Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you in healthy condition. So, in this video, I would like to tell you how to improve our English skill. As we know, study English is very important. Why? Because English is universal language, and by English you can around the world.
First is usually by getting used to seeing and hearing with English. You can get used to the setting on any gadget using English or some vocabulary, and often listen to song or conversation based on English. Then use some make it habit to see or read English writing such as in snacks packets and so on. And you get used to understanding vocabulary that we have heard and seen from anywhere in English. With these tips or suggestions, we will be familiar with English. Then we can use all methods to better understand learning English.
Second point, try to add vocabulary. We can get to know English by trying to add vocabulary, especially for those who are new to learning English. I highly recommend using an English dictionary. The dictionary contains a lot of vocabulary that is easy for to understand. Why for us to quickly remember the vocabulary by repeating it and repeating it several times until we don't forget it again. You can also use Google Translate for definition vocabulary. Ordinary vocabulary in everyday use will be very easy for us to remember, and we are much more able to explore its meaning.
Third, tips for self-taught English learning by utilizing internet technology. For example, learning by watching English film. For beginners learning English, you can choose a film as genre and accompany that are easy to understand or not that are too difficult in addition. You are required to ask English subtitles. You know what your are spoken in the film. Then you can relax the film without subtitles. This can improve your ears' ability to understand the speech in the film. If there is a speech that you don't know, you can write it down and look for this meaning. That way you can increase your knowledge of new phrases that we haven't met, and you can increase our English vocabulary. With these tips, you can continue to practice your ability to learning English. For example, in 1 week you can watch English film their time.
Fourth, writing content in English language. Writing content in English language is an implementation from some tips before this, like add new vocabularies from listening music, watching movie, or reading book. And we can improve our English skill in writing or grammatical by writing some content in English language. Most people in the world have social media. Social media can as practical or exercise place for writing some content. Or if you have some blog, you can use it also. Or you can use your diary book for writing some content in English, like about your feeling or your activity in a day. And you can challenge yourself for make some content in English language, like simple word 1 times in a day. Or you can make first the text in Indonesian language, so try to translate to English language. The important one is don't worry about your fault. Just trying make perfect. Okay? Good luck!
Third point, we could practice our English skills by chatting with foreign people, especially for the basic part of everyday conversation. I strongly recommend you to use Anygram application. In this application, there are very many accounts of Americans. We can start talking with project At first, maybe we will find it difficult to understand the language, and we also have difficulty making sentences. It will be a challenge for us not to open Google Translate. We can use the English dictionary and translate words that you don't know daily. By getting used to using English in everyday communication, then we will be more used to it. That way it will be very easy for us to remember, and we will much more able to explore its meaning. The words that are commonly used every day, it will be very easy for us to remember, and we are much more able to explore its meaning.
We can practice our English language skill, especially by not being afraid and don't hesitate to try to speak English. The most important thing is that we have to practice our confidence and don't be afraid to make mistakes. For example, when we are in English class, we must answer questions from our lecturers and friends as often as possible. This of course aims to train our English skills and abilities. In this case, we should not hesitate and be afraid of being wrong in using sentences and words in English. Then after that, we can practice our English skills by looking for a speaking partner. For example, with our friends who are already proficient in English, or with foreign tourists while on vacation out of town.